Damn, Leroy is a savage. That sounds so sick. Oh, look at the turbo, it's still spooling.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Welcome back to episode 4 of Turboing Leroy. Today we're hopefully going to be able to fire Leroy up, but we have a ton of stuff to do between now and then. We got to put this all-American, newly upgraded transmission from RPM Transmissions up in Leroy. We got to put the clutch in. We have wiring to run for our Turbo Smart boost controller. We have to plumb the wastegates and the blow-off valve, vacuum lines, just a ton of stuff to do. It's a lot of little things, but it does add up and it's going to take some time. So let's get started and we will have this thing fired up in just a little while. So we sent the clutch out to Monster to be refreshed, but they sent back a much more savage looking disc setup. That is a lot more surface area to grab the flywheel. Clutch was on and off before, now I imagine it is even more savage. So good to know. Now we got an even better clutch, handle more power, handle more launches, and freaking do it for Dale. All right, so we got the clutch and flywheel on. We just got to put the transmission in, you know? I keep talking about how we need to do it. Time to freaking do it. We got this brace we also got from RPM Transmissions. That's on there. That'll keep that dip and transmission all in one. And let's plug it in. We got to get this show on the road. Oh, also, Laz has the fuel system plumbed for the Holly. And we got these new Holly fuel rails, but they didn't exactly fit for the injectors we were using. We had to tap it a little bit, do a couple different things, but it's coming together. It's sealed now, and it should be ready to just go on and be ready to roll. Look at that. That is amazing. Now the cradle's not up all the way, but look at how good that looks. Love it. Screams America. This is all wrapped up back here, besides putting the e-brake lines in, but we torqued everything down, Loctited everything. We're putting the tunnel plate on, then we're gonna lower the car. From there, it's time to button up the stuff up here, the boost controller, the wideband gauges. Check these out. It's a little mesh screen to go over the turbos while we're at the track. Maybe some street driving, but I did get some filters, as you can see over there. But these are made by TurboGuard. She actually put Leroy the Savage on this one, and they're made with so much quality. I mean, these are really pretty sweet. So this one says just TurboGuard on it. They make all sorts of sizes, bigger screens, things like that. So yeah, check them out, TurboGuard. We also got some turbo blankets. Steve at Heat Shield Products hooked us up with those. That'll kind of keep that turbine housing nice and covered up, and they look really cool and also help with heat management. As far as plumbing the fuel system, that has been a little bit of a headache, but it's all coming together. Laz is a freaking pro with the fuel stuff. We have everything mounted, everything sealed, and the car is it's pretty much together. We got to run some vacuum lines and stuff still, and we got to do the turbo gauge and the wideband gauges still. Like, there's just so much stuff that goes into this. We're gonna call it a night, and we'll fire up Leroy in the morning. Oh, she has to say goodnight. Is she already asleep?
No,
pretty much.
Had to go out and go pee.
Oh. Or to sit would be good. What is that? Oh, it's AN fitting. Oh no! It's a turbo pub. She's like, what are you guys doing?
So
She's finally. Corby.
Goodness. So nimble.
Oh, look at that! It's twin Turbskis. Oh, she's so cute. She's like, please stop this madness. Alrighty guys, it's 8 p.m. an entire day later from when I stopped the last video. Today, buttoning up the car took so much longer than I expected, and we have been going at it since this morning. We just pretty much finished everything up. The only thing that's not done is the boost controller, but I mean, the plug wires were a headache. It's like problem after problem, but they're all little, but they all take, you know, an hour or two each. And we've been fighting through that stuff all day, but it's officially time to try and turn over the car. Hopefully everything is in order, and we don't have any fuel leaks. We just set the fuel pressure, so it's time to see if this thing will fire up, man. I am just so excited to hear it. It's been a long time coming, a huge investment for me, and Just can't wait to see this thing running. Some of you may notice that my vacuum lines are not correctly set up in this here scene. Turns out I completely plumbed them incorrectly, but not to worry, we figured it out later. Sometimes that's what happens when you're doing it for Dale. So again, guys, we have that new Texas Speed 427 in there. We've got twin precision 6466s. He's got a built transmission from RPM Transmissions now. All this stuff is absolutely crazy, and I just honestly can't wait to hear it. I just want to see these freaking turbos spooling. That's all I care about right now. I gotta see this car working, and hopefully it fires up.
So should we start it?
I suppose. I don't think there's anything else to do.
I'm terrified.
I am too. I really am. Oh my gosh. All right, so it fired right up. That was literally the first time we tried. I heard just a little bit of spool, but we're checking oil pressure and the oil lines to the turbos before we do anything, because we have to make sure the turbos are getting oil.
We're gonna start it again.
Gosh, it's crazy. All right, we're gonna start it again. Check the oil feed lines, and oh my gosh, keep going.
You're gonna have to let it go a little more.
That spool sounds amazing.
Go ahead and start it again. I'm gonna put it right back.
All the spool sounds. It's only been running for like 4 seconds so far. So to break in the engine, Texas Speed asks you to start up the engine and hold it at about 2,000 RPM until the engine gets up to full heat. So we're gonna do that. That kind of breaks it in, and then you change the oil and filter, put more break-in oil in it, and then you can actually go straight to the chassis dyno. We do have to break in the freshened up monster clutch and the engine a little bit, so we're gonna fire it up on this round, and we'll run it for a little bit, and you know, maybe give it a little bit of gas, kind of hear the turbo spool, you know. So, but we do have oil to that turbo, so we'll check this one, and man, it's looking good. I can't believe it fired up that easily. Wasn't that immediate? How did it feel?
The C7 doesn't even fire up that fast.
I know, the C7 doesn't fire that fast. This guy, Laz the Master, he's just like Leroy's creator at this point, and he knows everything about this car. He's been with him since start to finish, and
He pretty much
I'm so proud of Leroy. I'm just so proud of Leroy and everyone who's come together to make this project work. So, all right, let's fire it up and do the full heat cycle to break this in, and then we'll change the oil. So after checking temperatures, we did have 2 cylinders that weren't firing on that one, so we got to figure out, it probably is the plug wires, so we're just adjusting those, making sure everything's plugged in right. But you can't even tell because the turbos just kind of drown everything out, so we're going to check that out and then fire it up again and run through the full heat cycle. Hopefully we got it worked out. Let's fire it back up.
My job.
clean out your spider webs. Damn, Leroy is a savage. That sounds so sick. Oh, look at the turbos still spooling. Them precision ball bearings. Dang. Man, I am so pumped. There you freaking have it, guys. Leroy is up and running with the twin Turbskis. Got that Texas Speed 427 up and running. I cannot wait to go drive this thing. But for now, that is all we're gonna show you. We gotta break in the car a little bit more, put some fresh oil in it, and then we're gonna go have some fun. So in the next video, you'll see us out tearing it up in Leroy or at the dyno, one of the two. But till then, thanks for watching. Do it for Dale, and we'll see you on the next episode of Turbocharging Leroy. Oh, here's Do It for Dale right here. Oh! Salt biscuit. Give me another slice. Oh, hungry.
Oh, got him.
Damn it, dude. We tried. We'll get one before we leave. We're here for a couple more days, but we'll get one.
Well, dang. Hope you enjoyed your time on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel. Check out some of our t-shirts. We've got the Do It For Dale t-shirt, the Do It For America t-shirt, and of course the Twin Turbskis t-shirt, all of which can be found in the link in the description below. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe and check out this video that we posted earlier this week.